Hi Libra, welcome back. I will be laying out 10 more cards. The first 5 will be for love and the other 5 will be for career, to have a look and see how these general messages apply to you in these areas. So let's start off with love first. Libra, let's see what comes up for you. Okay, that Taurus has come up again with the Hierophant. There could be a disturbance in the force, so to speak, in regards to love. Now, not for all of you, but for some of you, you will be encountering that 5 of Wands, which is competition. It's hot-headedness, it's disagreements, it's things culminating to the surface here. There might be other people getting involved in your relationship as well. I don't know if this is friends, family members, or people that don't, it doesn't really involve them, the relationship, but they might be getting involved with that 5 of Wands. So there could be some sort of created tension here in relationships. Could be a Leo here or Leo energy. Now, Leo energy, it can be protective and possessive, yes. So someone might be a little bit jealous. You might see someone's jealous streak come out in a relationship, or you might find yourself to be fairly jealous in a relationship. But Leo is also nurturing and kind and likes to lead and mentor. So you might notice, you might notice a few of these little bits and pieces coming up with 5 of Wands, but you might also notice at times someone really wants to take leadership, and it's almost like they want to take care of you or take you under their wing, Libra. And I say that because the Hierophant is here, and he's very well known. He's very respected for what he does, the leadership he provides, the guidance, the solace. So there is an energy of someone around you wanting to fill that role. Or you might find yourself wanting to fill that role. The Hierophant is often seen as a marriage card as well, and you do have a union here. So for a lot of you, you might be meeting someone who is marriage potential, someone who might have already been married or is thinking about or even wanting marriage in their life, and they might communicate those big issues to you sometime this month. For some of you, you might be playing with fire here, okay? The creeping around, the deception, is this an affair? For some of you, it could be, or you might be at a crossroads whether to stop or continue, but definitely laying something to rest here with the 4 of Swords, or retreating. So that's coming up. So there's a lot of mental lack of clarity, and then clarity that will follow towards the end of the month after you've been through what you've been through, where this is really going to affect you mentally. Mentally, someone could be checking out, could be a fellow air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because they're realizing things. A lot of things are coming to you. Again, I feel like that 4 of Cups here further reiterates what I've mentioned in the general reading, that something dramatic or something unknown is going to come to the surface here, and it's going to change everything. Maybe perhaps this is more in relation to matters of love, romance, relationships, but that could also be the case here. For some of you, it's really make or break. It could go one of 2 ways. It's either going to make you stronger as a couple, make you more bounded to each other, make you more loyal, mirror each other's behavior, and bring in equilibrium, equality, loyalty, commitment, things of that nature. And for others, it could go the complete other way, where you result in spending time away from each other, spending time apart, or even becoming single. So there's a lot that can happen, I feel. And it's almost as if you're looking on and watching something here. You can see the monks observing the Pope. So it's almost like you're looking on, you're watching, you're seeing it, you're witnessing something here. Maybe you're witnessing your partner change for the better, maybe for the worse. Maybe you're finally seeing what they really are, who they really are. Maybe this person is seeing you for who you really are. There could be also proposals, marriage proposals, renewal of vows. Look, it's not all bad. Absolutely. Some of you are leaving behind a tumultuous, chaotic relationship life and finding a twin flame union, and someone that can give you that exclusive commitment, respect, admiration, someone that looks up to you, someone that wants to be inspired by you, that wants to inspire you. So for a lot of you, the roles are reversed. If you have undergone this toxic energy and you've left it behind and you want to cleanse and you feel like you've grown and you know, you've evolved, tree of life here, you've evolved emotionally speaking, that could also be the case. But some of you are finally realizing you've got strong feelings for someone that you've tried to suppress, or that you've tried to deny, or that you've tried to counteract. No longer can you put this aside. It's going to possibly even create some inner turmoil, which can be represented by the Five of Wands here in terms of love. But look, you're not short on dates here, Libra. So if you're dating, if you're getting out and about, there is people that want to reach out. Some might just have a purely sexual or physical motive. Some people might be, you know, beating around the bush about what they truly want, or they might be orbiting you but not exactly targeting a long-term commitment. So I feel like you might need that clarity to find out their indecisiveness and you to make that judgment call for what's best for your future, for your mental health, for your relationships and love satisfaction as well. Let's move on and have a look at your career, businesses, career, finance, creative pursuits. Let's see what we can learn. Libra, what's coming up for you in these areas of your life? Okay, destined changes coming in. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are looking up in terms of career, creative pursuits, money-making opportunities. Some of you definitely have, with the notion of the two swords, the two pentacles, either a major choice to make in your career, a destined decision, or there's another added income stream that's coming in and bringing you more money, more abundance, or more prosperity. Something about divine time, or being at a time in your life where you can either take on an additional income, you can juggle between two jobs, open up a second business, open up a second franchise, which could be the asset noticed here with the King of Pentacles. But there's a lot of positive acceleration coming in around you in terms of career. There could be a destined Cancer coming in, represented by the Chariot card, who's going to help you move forward. The Chariot card is very well known and aware and seen by the public eye. It can be that your reputation is on the line here a little bit, but I feel like you have an increased reputation. You know, the stars can indicate hope and magic and things that are written in the stars. They could also signify fame, prestigiousness, and being a part of an elite circle. So for some of you, that might be the case here, Libra. There is a business partnership or a coming together of some kind, indicated by the black and white sphinxes here. So some sort of sponsorship, collaboration, donation, or someone that's almost going to assist you or move you forward in your career. It can be in creative pursuits as well. The ships can symbolize a journey, immigration, moving abroad, or having a job elsewhere. Maybe immigrating for the purposes of work or creative pursuits, or connecting with people that are further afield, different headquarters, international companies, international branches or national branches. But something about long distance comes up here with the Three of Wands. So for a lot of you, that could definitely be the case here, where there's something calling out, but it's further afield. There's still a bit of a distance to go or distance to travel. But that's coming up around some of you in terms of your career. Now, the Ten of Cups here, I feel like points to potentially working from home or having a more smooth running environment around you in the workplace, operating almost like a family team, like a close-knit team. Working for a family-operated business, starting a family business, getting involved in a family business, getting your hands, becoming more hands-on in a family business here as well with the Ten of Cups. Working with children and or families even, homing, real estate, things like that could come up. Tourism, immigration, commuting, imports, exports. A lot of these things could be coming up around you. But it does speak of resolution. And when we think of the rainbow here, the rainbow shows up after the storm, after the worst of it has passed. And the worst of it would be that Tower card here. So I feel like if that Tower moment is coming up in career, in money-making opportunities, that could definitely change here for you and be resolved. So there's a resolution. There's a, as much as this might be quite intense, there's some sort of resolution here because you're leaving behind the devil-like figures and coming in to the valiant and strong Sphinx here. So situation could improve in terms of money or dramas at work or anything to sort of do with that. That could definitely be improved upon and change for the better here. So that's very positive. But there are a lot of things you might be weighing up here. And I don't know if that Tower card is going to bring, or even the Seven of Swords is going to bring about an incident that's going to make you feel differently about the company you're working for, the people you're liaising with, the people you're collaborating with. But the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords says to me that you need to follow your intuition. The Tower card, the Chariot card is represented by the sign of Cancer, which is a water sign. It's deeply emotive. It feels its way through life and connects very emotionally about situations here. So I feel like there could be emotional highs turned into work. There could be dramas here, ones that could make you emotionally upset, Libra, or make those that you connect with or work with emotionally upset as well. Like someone leaving the company after a very long time, some sort of drama, exchange of words, you know, competition, cheating, you know, ruthlessness even. The Seven of Swords is ruthless in a situation here, but you must remember things will come full circle. Could even be something that's happened in the past that might repeat itself. History repeats itself, whether it's something good or something not so good, Libra. That could definitely be coming up here. But I feel like if you are implementing something new, if you're talking about starting something new, if you're thinking about starting something new, because the Three of Wands represents a long-term vision or something that's going to affect you for the long term and not just confined to the month, or a resolution of some kind, mediation, but it's also something that something that's going to be around you for the long term somehow might affect you in this way. Moving, immigration matters, it could be that, commuting. It could be amassing following or a team of people behind you. You've got support and enjoyment happening here as well. So you'll definitely be able to experience some of that this month as well, Libra. But look, I will leave your reading at that.